Philadelphia, a city steeped in history, echoing with the whispers of founding fathers and the dreams of countless generations. It was here, amidst the cobblestone streets and charming brownstones, that Emily and Michael built their love story. Emily, a passionate painter with eyes that mirrored the Schuylkill at sunset. Michael, a driven architect, his heart as solid as the stone facades he admired. Their love was a whispered promise in the shadow of Independence Hall, a stolen kiss under the gaslights of Elfreth's Alley. They were Philadelphia's golden couple, their happiness as radiant as the city's skyline. But even in the city of brotherly love, hearts are fragile things. Fate, it seemed, had other plans, a tempest brewing on the horizon of their idyllic romance. Their world, painted in hues of love and laughter, was soon to be invaded by shades of doubt and betrayal. The very foundation of their relationship, their unwavering trust in one another, would be tested in the crucible of a life-altering secret. Emily and Michael met on a bustling Saturday afternoon on South Street. She was drawn to his quiet intensity as he studied a vintage map in a dusty antique shop. He was captivated by her vibrant energy, the way she lit up the room with her smile. Their connection was instant, electric. They spent the rest of the day wandering through the Italian market, their laughter echoing through the stalls overflowing with fresh produce and local delicacies. They fell into a comfortable rhythm, their lives intertwining like the ivy that crept up the sides of their shared row house on Addison Street. He would surprise her with tickets to the orchestra, knowing her love for classical music. She, in turn, would pack him gourmet picnics for his late nights at the firm, leaving love notes tucked into his briefcase. Their love was a haven, a refuge from the chaos of the city that buzzed around them. They were two souls intertwined, their love story a whispered legend in the heart of Philadelphia. Their world shifted with the arrival of Liam. He was a charming investor, new to Philadelphia, who swept into their lives at a charity gala at Rittenhouse Square. With his easy smile and quick wit, Liam was a natural charmer. He captivated the room, his attention lingering just a little too long on Emily. Michael, oblivious to the subtle shift in the atmosphere, welcomed Liam into their inner circle. Liam, in turn, was a gracious guest, showering them with thoughtful gifts and lavish praise. He admired Emily's paintings, recognizing a kindred spirit in her artistic soul. He complimented Michael's architectural designs, his words laced with an understanding that seemed to run deeper than mere courtesy. He became a fixture in their lives, a constant presence that cast long shadows over their once unshakable bond. Emily noticed the changes first. The lingering glances, the whispered conversations that ceased when she entered the room, the subtle tension that hung in the air whenever Liam was near. She brushed off the unease at first, attributing it to her own insecurities. But as the weeks turned into months, the whispers grew louder, the shadows of doubt creeping into the corners of her mind. Walking hand in hand with Michael down Walnut Street one crisp autumn evening, Emily noticed the way his gaze followed a sleek silver car that sped past. The car, she realized with a jolt, belonged to Liam. A seed of suspicion, sown that night, took root in her heart, threatening to blossom into something ugly and destructive. The whispers became screams the night Emily found the earring. It wasn't hers, a delicate silver feather dangling with a single pearl. She found it nestled in the folds of Michael's discarded shirt, the same shirt he'd worn to a supposed business dinner with Liam just a week prior. The truth, cold and sharp as shattered glass, pierced her heart. Their once sacred space, their cozy row house on Pine Street, now felt like a stage for a play she never auditioned for. The air thrummed with unspoken words, the weight of their unspoken truths pressing down on her chest. The laughter, once so carefree, now felt forced, a poor imitation of the joy they once shared. Emily found herself withdrawing, seeking solace in her art, her brushstrokes expressing the tumultuous storm raging within her soul. Emily chose a location steeped in symbolism for the confrontation, the Liberty Bell. Standing there beneath the cracked icon of freedom, she confronted Michael with her discovery, her voice trembling with a potent mixture of anger and heartbreak. Michael, caught in his web of deceit, crumbled. He confessed everything, his voice a broken whisper against the backdrop of the city's hum. The affair with Liam, he swore, meant nothing, a momentary lapse in judgment, a mistake he would spend a lifetime regretting. But for Emily, the damage was irreparable. The trust, the very foundation of their love, lay shattered, as irreparable as the iconic bell that bore witness to their confrontation. The days that followed were a blur of raw emotions. The sting of betrayal was a bitter pill to swallow. The life they built together, the dreams they woven on the cobblestone streets of Philadelphia, now felt like a cruel illusion. Emily moved out of their shared home on Addison, seeking refuge in a small apartment overlooking the bustling energy of Market Street. The city, once a symbol of their love, now served as a constant reminder of his betrayal. She poured her pain onto her canvases, her art becoming a raw and visceral expression of her heartbreak. Months passed. Emily, her heart slowly mending, threw herself into her art. Her talent, fueled by her pain, blossomed. Her work, raw and emotional, resonated with audiences, her name whispered with reverence in the art galleries along Chestnut Street. Michael, consumed by guilt and regret, withdrew from the social circles he once thrived in. Liam, the catalyst of their destruction, disappeared from their lives as quickly as he had entered, leaving behind a trail of devastation. One chilly morning, Emily stood at the banks of the Schuylkill River. The city skyline, painted in the soft hues of dawn, reflected in the water's surface. She thought of Michael, of the love they shared, the pain they inflicted. The city, she realized, held both their love story and its demise. Could she ever truly separate the two? As the sun rose higher, casting long shadows over the water, Emily made a choice. She would forgive not for him, but for herself. She would not let the bitterness of betrayal define her or her relationship with the city she loved. Taking a deep breath, Emily turned away from the river, her heart lighter, ready to embrace the future, leaving the ghosts of love, lies, and betrayal behind her in the city of brotherly love.